So Matt, what is important to you when it comes to building trust?
Integrity. It's probably the biggest thing for me. Playing above the line and not playing below the line. And I think a really, really important thing behind that is say what you're going to do and do what you're going to say.
Can you please explain to our viewers what you mean by above the line and below the line?
Off they go, bags in tow. Matt and Chrissy hit the road. Maps unfold, stories told. Adventures never getting old. Matt and Chrissy roam so free through the city, past the sea.
Can you please explain to our viewers what you mean by above the line and below the line?
Oh,
Well, you
think
have to
about it.
provide context.
I'll give you some context. Yeah, okay. So above the line behaviours are things where you take responsibility. You own your poop emoji stuff. Don't blame, you don't make excuses, you don't deflect. Those sorts of things, blaming, excuses, deflecting, they're all below the line behaviours. And if you can conduct yourself in a way where you're embracing that and you are taking ownership of the things that you have control over, that's above the line. That's how you win trust, in my opinion.
Yep, I'd agree.
So Chris, what about you? Well, how would it best be done with you?
Well, I totally agree with everything you've shared. And I think the only thing I'd add on to that is that I like to underpromise and overdeliver, because that way people feel like they're getting more out of the deal. Not to the point where we're deliberately underselling ourselves and it's ridiculously obvious, but for example, we don't tell our homeowners that we're going to be cleaning the house when we leave. That is just a part of our repertoire, and that is a value add that we always make sure that we do. And that includes changing the linen and washing the linen, making sure that everything has been cleaned and put away, and vacuuming the house, etc.
And rolling the towels. Link to the video for rolling towels up there.
Do you think Matt has a thing about the towels?
Those towels are good. They're really good. So one of the home sitter jobs that we had, we're looking after this gorgeous little cat, Garth.
We're going back there in a couple of weeks.
We are going back in a few weeks. So we're looking forward to hanging out with Garth for a couple of days.
He had a great time running up and down the tree.
Oh, he got the zoomies up, didn't he?
Oh, he did, up and down the hallway. He had lots of fun, and he enjoyed playing with his ball and munching into bits.
There was also the laser that he had.
Oh yeah, he loved the laser.
Yeah, chasing the laser up and down the hallway, and there'd be things like the tree frogs that would sit on the windowsill and he'd be jumping at them.
Chirping at the birds.
Yeah. He was very adventurous up until you put his harness on, then he'd get outside, and he was probably a little bit agoraphobic. The world was suddenly too big when he was allowed out on the grass with his harness on, and he kind of freaked out a little bit, but he'd be okay after maybe 20 minutes of sitting out there on the lawn with you, and then he'd want to go off and explore a little bit further, but there's only so far Garth could go. He was a great little cat, and we really enjoyed looking after him. We do miss him.
All right, guys, well, that's all from us today. Hope that you got a lot of value from this. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe, and tell your friends.
See you on the next one.
See you soon.
Buenos tacos.
Bye.